Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in my mind lately. The death of monoculture and how it's reflected in something as seemingly mundane as a Grammy category. But trust me, this is anything but mundane. Here's the deal. Remember when a song would drop and it felt like the entire world was singing it? Like, you couldn't escape it, whether it was on the radio, in commercials, or at every party? That's monoculture, and it's fading fast. But what's fascinating is how the Grammys, specifically the Best Pop Duo a Group Performance category, have become this unexpected mirror to that shift. Let me explain. First off, what's monoculture, and why does its decline matter? Personally, I think it's about more than just fewer shared hits. It's about the fragmentation of our cultural experience. Streaming and social media have democratized music, which is amazing. Artists can reach fans directly without gatekeepers. But the flip side? We're all in our own little bubbles now. A song can be huge in one corner of the internet and completely unknown in another. That's why the Grammys Pop Duo Group category is so revealing. It used to be a showcase of collaborations that united audiences, but now? It's a grab bag of mid-sized hits and album tracks. What does that tell us? In my opinion, it's a symptom of a bigger trend. Artists are playing it safe, collaborating within their lanes instead of crossing boundaries. Take Bad Bunny, for example. He broke into the Anglo market through collaborations with Cardi B and Dua Lipa. Those featurings weren't just about making hits, they were cultural bridges. But today, artists like Harry Styles and Ariana Grande are dropping albums with zero features. Now, don't get me wrong, I love their solo work, but it's interesting how the industry shifted. Solo success is seen as more authentic, but at what cost? We're losing those genre-bending, audience-uniting moments that used to define pop culture. Here's a detail I find fascinating. The 2026 Grammy nominees for Best Pop Duo Group include Kendrick Lamar and SZA's 30 for 30. Great song, but their audiences overlap heavily. Compare that to 2016, when Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk won. That was a DJ-turned-artist teaming up with a pop superstar, creating something that felt fresh and universal. Or Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus' Old Town Road, which basically invented country rap. Those were collaborations that broke barriers, not just checked boxes. What many people don't realize is that the decline of these cross-cultural collabs isn't just about music, it's about representation and opportunity. When artists from different genres or backgrounds team up, it exposes their audiences to new sounds and perspectives. That's how culture evolves. But if everyone's sticking to their lane, we're missing out on those Despacito moments that bring the world together, even if just for a song. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Grammys might actually hold the key to reversing this trend. By expanding the Recording Academy and adding categories for Asian and Latin music, they're incentivizing artists to take risks again. Imagine if more artists felt motivated to collaborate outside their comfort zones. We could see a resurgence of those culture-defining hits. But it's not just on the Grammys, it's on us as listeners, too. Are we willing to step out of our algorithmic bubbles and embrace something new? If you take a step back and think about it, the death of monoculture isn't just about music, it's about how we connect as a society. Shared cultural moments are becoming rarer, and that's something worth reflecting on. So, next time you hear a collaboration, ask yourself, is it just two artists teaming up, or is it trying to bridge a gap? Because in a world of endless niches, those bridges matter more than ever. What do you think? Are we better off with this diverse musical landscape, or do we need those unifying hits? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take.